What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. This is Forgo, and in light of the Hawkeye trailer that was just recently released by Disney Plus, I thought we'd talk a little bit about these characters because we now know that every time Disney has a series that's going to come out, they are going to give an update in this game for these characters. We got one for WandaVision, we got one for Loki, we got one for Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So you can pretty much bet that we're going to get a little something for Ronan, aka Hawkeye, and Kate Bishop, aka Hawkeye, which is pretty cool, right? So, what can we expect? What can we hope? And I know I'm kind of jumping the gun, but I'm actually really excited for this because Ronan is a super, super fun character. I mean, when this character came to the game, or when this uniform came to the game, it was a zero to hero uniform, absolutely transcended this character. And I'm really, really hoping whenever this update actually comes into the game that this guy will actually get a tier 3. I think he is fitting. He's an original Avenger. And so far, all of the Avenger characters have gotten tier 3s. And he would just be a nice addition to that list. And even if he didn't get a new uniform, which I hope he does because this uniform is outdated, it's still a good uniform, but it is outdated. You still could have some serious fun with this thing. I mean, this uniform does have the attack, but I mean, it's only 20%. This is what I mean by it's outdated. I mean, now we got attack buffs that are like 40, 45%, 50%, just ridiculousness, right? But I mean, he does have the paralysis here for 1.7 seconds and the missing attack, and he does have the immunity. And even though Ronan doesn't have like super armor, whenever he does force skill, he kind of moves to the side, and so you're getting out of the way of danger. You don't really get guard broken. It's actually pretty freaking sweet. The way he plays, he's actually got a super smooth rotation, which is one of the reasons that many people love this uniform and love this character, right? So if he ever gets a tier 3, which I'm really hoping he will get one, especially when that show comes out or after the show, whatever it may be, I'm going to be super excited. I mean, this guy is one smooth playing machine. And actually, right now, I mean, look, I don't even have Urus on this guy, right? He is level 70. I mean, we just have a stage 6 Power Ranger Hulk set, and then we got a 100% damage proc, but his uniform is at Mythic. And, you take him into the game right now, you take him into World Boss right now, just to see what he's capable of. And he actually isn't too bad. Considering this build that I have, which is pretty much crap, he actually can still put out some pretty good damage. I mean, I do have 13% pierce in my cam, I got 87% physical attack, I know. But he really does do really well. But the thing I've always loved about Ronan is the smooth rotation that he has. And this is something that I hope they keep whenever he gets his new uniform. I mean, he's just smooth. Look at this guy go. Look at him go. I mean, Ronan is so fun. And this is something that I've always loved about this character. Great survivability. Then you get that paralysis on that fifth skill. And the proc just kind of stays where it belongs, right? It just stays where it belongs. I really don't even need Venom's heals. To be frank, I really don't need them. Ronan's survivability, because of his iframes, his immunity, the fact that he moves around when he does his fourth skill, really does aid in his survivability big time. I mean, this guy is just, I mean, he's lit, man. He's lit. Such a fun character. I mean, hell, we're almost on pace to do stage 99, right? With a character that came into the game long ago. I'm probably going to trigger our proc here. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I mean, he's on pace right now to do stage 99. Look at this. Look at that. I mean, he's pretty much on pace. And that's pretty crazy considering how long ago this uniform actually came out, right? It's just nuts that he's still able to put out this kind of damage even now after all this time. We had to switch, man. The old purple was coming out. Be careful. Ooh, we're going to switch to Nick Fury. We'll get that attack buff real quick here. Whoa. Give me some. What you gonna do, Proxima? You're not gonna do anything. Oh. We gotta be careful of those tornadoes. I mean, if we do get caught, we are in some big, big trouble. But as you can see, I mean, Roy is just so smooth. And characters like this really are just so amazing because of that, right? Whoa. But I mean, you get the drift, right? He's so awesome already right now. And even with his crap build, 100% damage proc, right? And you know, he doesn't have any Urus on him, nothing like that. And still, after all this time, you know, over 2 years now, he still can put out some really good damage and still is super, super smooth to play. Didn't miss one proc in that run, which is crazy. So really, really praying for him to get a tier 3 in the future. And then we got Kate Bishop. Now, Kate has been in the game for a long time. I mean, Hawkeye, you know, the male version, he's been in the game for a long time too. But Kate actually, whenever she showed up in a game mode called Villain Siege. And for those of you that don't remember, that was a game mode that was, a lot of us pretty much hated it. We really felt like it was more of a chore than anything. But this girl was actually an ABX meta. Believe it or not, Kate Bishop was an ABX meta at one time, right? And, which is pretty astonishing, especially when you look at her kit now. It just shows you how far the game has come in all these years. I mean, look, she's so old, I haven't even leveled up her skills. Oh my God. Look at this. I mean, she has no form of survivability, no immunity, no invincibility, nothing. Like, all she's got is some iframes. If I take her against Proxima, I'm going to freaking get killed in no time. But all she's got is some iframes and some CC with her stuns, right? And man, whenever you played with this character in ABX, she had a very high skill cap. You had to play her very, very well to keep her from dying back in the day. That's when ABX was actually more of a challenge compared to what it is now. But then again, you know, maybe it's because characters were just so much weaker back then compared to what they are now too, right? To be fair. But she's just, you know, she's a cool character. And at one point was actually very, very good, which is pretty surprising. Especially when you look at her now, you just think, oh my gosh, she's terrible. So, I mean, I'm thinking that, you know, Kate will probably get, I mean, I don't know, but maybe get a transcended skill whenever she comes out. I don't think that, I mean, this is just my personal opinion. I just think, you know, like the original Hawkeye should get the tier 3. He's, you know, one of the original Avengers, just like the rest of them, they got tier 3. So that's why I think he really should get it. And Kate here should just get a transcendent skill. And in all honesty, it really doesn't matter if they get transcendent skills or tier 3s, because either way, they're going to get a stat bump, they're going to get an extra skill, they're going to become a whole lot stronger and a whole lot more viable for more game modes, right? And that's kind of the thing we want for all these characters. But I'd actually be really, really excited for her to get a little something. I mean, look at this, man. I don't even have leveled up ISOs, which you usually would see on all my characters anymore. I mean, she's got a mind damage obelisk. I mean, which is not an ideal obelisk for her at all. Pretty much just use her in Shadowland, and that is about it. I mean, if we take the character into World Boss, you know, just for curiosity's sake, we'll see how well she does. She is a physical damage dealing character. This is going to be a showcase of how bad characters really are these days. Where's she at? There she is. Now you can pretty much bet we're gonna die in no time, right? We're gonna die in no time. I mean, she's got 140% damage proc, but she is built like total crap. We'll get this buff from old Nick. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. It didn't take long. It was pretty much dead within seconds. Literally seconds. Wow. We'll try again one more time just for the hell of it. We're glutton for punishment. Let's see if we keep her alive a little bit longer. And this is the thing about Kate, you know, she really has no form of survivability at all right now. So, you know, pretty much anything Netmarble did for her would probably be a good thing at this point. Oh man, well, we kept her alive a little bit longer. Didn't do a whole lot for damage, but you know, we kept her alive for another 4 seconds. I mean, I guess that's a feat in itself. Hopefully she will get some love, and I know she will. You know, I mean, it has been a trend for Netmarble to give updates based on these Disney Plus releases. So we can pretty much expect that both these characters are going to get some love in the future. And I'm really looking forward to it, man. Like I said, I really want to play Ronan again. I really would love to tier 3 this guy. And who knows, maybe Kate Bishop could be a meta. I really doubt it, though, because she's a speed type, and we already know that Luna's going to be getting another uniform, and we know Netmarble's going to keep Luna as the ABX meta. So I don't really see Kate replacing her as far as that's concerned, because we all know that Netmarble takes care of their babies more than they take care of the original characters from Marvel, which is, you know. So let me know how y'all feeling about the trailer, you know, what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it, and let me know what you'd like to see for these characters whenever we do get an update based on this show. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT plus 7 time. The link will be in the description below, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See ya.